Good morning, it is November 25th and I've just been working on some crafts here. I'm getting in the Christmas spirit. We had our first official kind of big snow here in Copenhagen last week. And Jake and I went on a walk to the park and it was so magical just seeing all the snow, people building snowmen and sledding. Snow day.
So cozy.
And it just made me so excited for Christmas, which I've kind of been holding back on decorating for Christmas just because we're having Thanksgiving here in the apartment and I didn't want it to be too crowded with Christmas stuff, and I do like the feeling of having Thanksgiving with no Christmas stuff out and then the next day putting all the Christmas stuff out. Also, Danes, I'm very sorry, but in America we go all out with Christmas. You guys know that. Coming from a family where your mom, your grandma, and your aunt would put a Christmas tree in every single room of their house growing up, I'm a bit extra when it comes to Christmas. So I don't have many decorations here. I only have like a couple of things here from 2 Christmases ago, literally like 4 or 5 things. So I really wanted to make it a little bit more magical here because I think that I will probably be staying here for Christmas this year. It's kind of looking like that. Prices are just keep going up with flights, and yeah, so I think we're just gonna have a cozy little Danish Christmas and make some Christmas stars. I've been saving paper towel and toilet paper rolls to make these cute little stars. I'm gonna hang them from the doorways, and just some other cheap and expensive crafts that I can DIY to make it more cozy here in the apartment. We've already tried so hard to make it cozy in here with all the candles and rearranging things, and just need that extra special Christmas touch. So I also think that I'll work on the balcony today. I cut some pine stems from the summer house what was that, a month ago? Almost over a month ago. So they're kind of looking a little bit dead, but I think that we can make it look cute out there and a little bit more whimsical. All the words, whimsical, magical, Christmas. I'm so excited. So yeah, that's what the plan is for this week. A little bit of Thanksgiving, a little bit of Christmas, and just getting in the mood, getting in the Christmas spirit. I'm so excited. Let's paint these little stars and work on the balcony. I believe I've become a crafting YouTuber, so welcome back to Charlene's Crafting Corner. And today we're gonna be making some fun and festive paper stars. Look how cute these are. I'm obsessed with them. I saw this craft idea on Pinterest, and Pinterest has been my go-to recently. Sometimes I just get on there and just scroll, like it's Instagram or Facebook or something. Just looking at all the little craft ideas and decorating and outfits and all that stuff. So I didn't really look at the instructions on this for the first one. So it's a little bit uneven with the stars because they're supposed to be peeking through the cracks of, you know, like that. So I kind of just measured in between the center where you kind of want to cut to on each end. So I just cut like an even amount of strips around this side, and then what I tried to do on the other side is just cut opposite of where the strips are. So in between each strip, I will make a strip on the other side, so then that way the spikes are opposite of each other. So I've got all my strips here, and then I kind of just fold them back evenly. And then you have to cut the spikes. So you have to cut along each side to make the star spikes. Then I'm just cutting down each strip to make a triangle. And then after you've cut all your strips into a triangle, they should all fold back and be into each crease. The first try I was like, I didn't do that right because they weren't alternating. I'm not even using the right words, I don't know, but you know what I mean. So it does this. I thought these would be really, really cute, and then just to have like a little something to tie around them and then hanging them. But what I did yesterday was I got some paint, and whatever paint you want to do, whatever your color scheme is. I think it turned out so cute. I'm loving the colors, and I think it'll just be so cute hanging up. Now I want to cut out some stars with some cardboard and then wrap them with this baby blue yarn. I also saw this on Pinterest. I'm not sure exactly how to do it, but I have some super glue, and then I think that you just literally wrap it around every single way and it turns out super cute. So let's do that. I've cut out a star that I'm going to then trace onto the cardboard and then cut out cardboard pieces. I've cut out all the cardboard stars, and then I'm gonna keep the paper one that I used for my stencil just in case I want to make more. I think that I'm just gonna put a couple on the doorways and then maybe just a couple ornaments for the tree. And maybe I'll paint the ones for the tree, or again, if I want to have extra, I'm gonna keep this so that I have them to match the same stars. You cut off a piece of string and hang it to the star so that way you have something for it to hold by. What I did first was to cover the center because I already attempted this, and when I went down the spikes first, the center was kind of left open and then it just got really puffy in the center. So I started with the center first, and what you want to do is make sure that you're checking the front and back, because if it's somewhere that you can see both sides, you want to make sure both sides are covered. At the ends, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue so that way that the yarn is sticking to the ends and not falling off. I'm quite proud. This is so cute. This will be so cute hanging on a garland. These are the pieces that I got from the summer house. Some pine, and some of it is dying, but I think it's still usable to put just in these little pots to put on the windowsill, just to make it a little more cozy with the lights. And I also have some pine cones too I need to get out from down here. Those actually kind of turned out pretty cute with what I had, and I'm surprised that this has lasted that long. It is kind of flaking off. I forgot I collected a bunch of pine cones when I was at the summer house too, so I'm going to put those in the boxes as well. It's the next day, and yesterday I crafted so much I kind of lost track of time, and then we went on a long walk last night, looked at some Christmas lights in town, and I have left a complete disaster here in the kitchen. This is my crafting corner, and I didn't show this one yesterday, but I made this little sign that I'm gonna hang up and maybe, you know, hang some stars off of it. I'm not sure yet, but I just cut out some cardboard, wrapped it with wrapping paper, and then wrote God Jul, which is Merry Christmas in Danish, which is a lot less letters than writing Merry Christmas, so that's why I wrote it in Danish. God Jul. I want to tidy up the apartment because tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and tomorrow I'm also going to Jacob's grandma's to kind of help her at her apartment. I go there every so often and hang out with her, spend some time with her. So I'll do that tomorrow morning, and then I probably won't be back until like 2. So I wanted to go ahead and prep some of the food and prep the table and get as much done as I can so I'm not stressing about it tomorrow. And then we're gonna eat later in the evening and FaceTime my family and pretend like we're in Ohio eating Thanksgiving dinner, which hopefully it turns out so good and so yummy. Everything's all cleaned up in the apartment. I swept and cleaned the kitchen, And it's all ready to go for some cooking. Now I'm just gonna make a little grocery list. I need a couple things for the stuffing, the cranberry sauce, and the mac and cheese. So I'm gonna make a little to-do list and then we're gonna go later on this evening. We just got back from the grocery store. We went to 3 different grocery stores to get everything we needed. One of them had cranberries, one of them had a chicken on discount. Jacob's gonna make us a yummy juicy chicken tomorrow. And one of them had potatoes on discount, so we had to go to all of them. But luckily they're just around the corner. The chicken.
The chicken.
Chicken. And we thought we would use this more than a turkey. And I didn't know if we could get a turkey here or not. So, chicken it is. It'll be so good. Fun fact, Jacob is a spectacular cook. Yeah, and cameraman. But, and then I've got some bread that I chopped up earlier, getting a little bit stale for some stuffing. So I'm gonna make that tonight and some mac and cheese. But we didn't want to be over the top this evening, so we're kind of being bad for dinner. And we got some frozen pizzas. But
Smells good though.
yeah, it does smell good. And we're gonna sit back, start a little Christmas series, and I'll see you tomorrow on Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day, happy Thanksgiving. We're making some Teeny's mac and cheese. It's gonna be so good and cheesy. Yeah, I think that we're gonna have way too much food.
You think so?
We're gonna be eating Thanksgiving for the next week.
Yeah. Every single day. Morning, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And Jacob's chicken's here.
Sitting there and waiting to be
Sitting
cooked.
there waiting to be cooked. So, yeah,
Looking good.
looking good.
Yeah. Delicious. Yeah. Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
We made some Thanksgiving sangria. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So thankful for you.
I'm so thankful for you.
Cheers. Whoa.
Whoa.
The beginning of the holiday season. And we can't forget to give a shout out to Mrs.
Okay, there's a lot of commotion going on right now. Our timing is not impeccable.
I
Is
think
that
that
the
we're
word?
doing pretty good
Is that the
actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
we've got a lot going on here for Thanksgiving. We've got the stuffing that seems a bit too wet. Mac and cheese fire. Ah! The mashed potatoes overflowing. Green beans are in here, in the air fryer. The chicken is just chilling for a minute. The chicken's gonna go back into the oven in a couple of minutes, just to warm back up. And we felt a little bit lazy this year, because I'm not at home. Otherwise my mom would make the rolls. So we need to put these in some foil and pop them in the oven as well. Everything into the oven.
We need 2 ovens. it
When we
seems.
win the lottery, we're gonna get this big kitchen. A huge kitchen. And then we're gonna have double ovens and a huge sink. Yeah. You have to play to win. And sometimes you're playing, but we're never winning the big bucks. So, yeah. That's what's going on here. For Thanksgiving. Here's your roll. Here's your dinner roll.
Tusen That's good. Yep.
Yes. And we're just, of course, having a little bit of a drink. I make this every year. It's not really sangria, but it's kind of just like white trash sangria. All you do is just have a little red wine, a little bit of orange, and those oranges are so juicy. What are those? I don't know, but they're delicious. I usually like the Cara oranges at home. So yeah, you just put a little orange in there. The cranberries are for just decorations. Oh, I forgot we have cranberry sauce too.
Oh yeah,
So
we do.
We have to get the cranberry sauce out. We watched the Macy Days Parade and it was so cute. Loved it. I love Lainey Wilson, so yeah, she was like the main person. And we got to see Mrs. and Mr. Claus. We got to see all the cute little Broadway shows, and that makes me want to go to New York City again. Should we go?
Even after last time?
I don't know. I kind of want to go now, like to Broadway and see the Rockettes. Let's get the mashed potatoes mashed.
Here's our Thanksgiving
Chicken.
Yeah. Smelling so damn good. Like uncrusted butter chicken. Been in there for an hour and I think it's gonna be so juicy.
So juicy.
So delicious. I'm looking forward to dig in. How was it?
I'm ready for bed. Yeah. Why is it that whenever you eat Thanksgiving, you feel so full and you didn't even really eat that much? I don't know. But they say it's the turkey that makes you sleepy. We didn't even have turkey.
Not the mashed potatoes or the mac and cheese.
It's probably all the cooking in the kitchen that takes so long. That makes you so tired.
Yeah.
And the taste tests. The taste tests are getting, yeah. So we are done eating after all that cooking. So that's our Thanksgiving dinner, and we wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you in the Christmas time, starting tomorrow, here in this household.
Yep.
We're putting our Christmas stuff out tomorrow.
Looking forward.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, bye.